And we love coming to Pittsburgh in this great Christmas parade to say Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, and welcome to the second annual Ded Sullivan Holiday Special. My name is Eddie, and I'll be your host. Well, thank you for joining us, and we got quite the show for you. To start off, here's Jake and the Nowhere singing Polly the Penguin. Meh! The penguin was the sweetest penguin could be. He'd go around, show the elves exactly how to ski. Polly the penguin was the cutest being alive. He would go around and he'd show them how to really feel alive. Polly the penguin, Polly the penguin, Polly the penguin was the sweetest penguin in the North Pole. Polly the penguin could never do no wrong. He would go around and he'd tell them how to get around and along. Polly the penguin taught reindeers how to fly. He knew just how and he showed them how. Oh, what a nice guy. Polly the penguin, oh Polly the penguin. Polly the penguin was the sweetest penguin in the whole North Pole. Take it away, Polly. The penguin showed Santa how to deliver presents. He never lived in the past, oh no, he was always there and he was present. Polly the penguin was the cutest penguin alive. He was a real swell guy, he went around, oh what a lovely guy. Polly the penguin, oh Polly the penguin. Polly the penguin was the sweetest penguin in the North Pole.
Hey there, you scumbags and maggots. Merry Christmas from the UK. Governor, this is Noah from Ded Sullivan. Merry Christmas.
Well, that was surely cute. Hope you enjoyed Polly the Penguin. Well, we got so much more for you. Here's Alexander Fideli performing some songs for you. He might be in LA, but he still has that Christmas spirit. Anyway, here's Fideli. Wow!
Hello everybody, it's Alex here from Dracula's Band the Draculas, Jake and the Nowhere, the Dying Astronauts, maybe a future project that's coming out soon, we'll see. And I heard that a bunch of us are doing little holiday concerts, so that's why I'm here. Here's mine. It's not going to be as good as anyone else's, so bear with me. We'll get through my few songs, and then we'll go back to better musicians. But I'm going to play you a few songs that I wrote or was a major part in different projects from Ded Sullivan Productions, and then maybe one or two covers, just for the fun of it. All right. That was Brains, All I Want, from the first Dracula album. Go stream the new album that came out last Halloween. It's awesome. Everybody did a great job on it. Except me. Skip all my songs. They all suck. But go stream Dracula's Band the Draculas. Alright. There's an old black train a-comin', scraping along the irony. You don't need no ticket, boys, it'll take you when it's time. Hello there, young stranger, were you someone's son? How do you find this depot, 'cause it ain't where you belong. This train will pass a graveyard, stones worn by the years. The train will stop a minute, but don't let it leave you here. The coachman is my brother, the engineer's my friend. They'll get you all acquainted by the time you reach the end. This journey is a long run, it'll take you all around. Life rushing by your window before it lays you down. Now where this old train's going, was Old Black Train. I think it's an old folk song that's been covered by a bunch of different people. But it's a little cover from my friends at Ded Sullivan. There's a show that song gets played in that we all really like. So I thought I'd do a little cover of that. All right. Let me see here. All right. I was hesitant to play any Dying Astronaut songs because they're so compositional, I guess, in multiple instruments, like melodically and identity-wise. I wasn't sure how to adapt any of them to acoustic without a bunch of stuff. But I think this one can kind of make it. I feel like it's not going to sound quite like the electric version, which, go check out the Dying Astronauts, please. It's a better version of this version, which, excuse me, might be bad, but we're just going to try it. Bodies on a screen, it makes me scream and shiver like a child. Don't look at me to understand what you truly need. I am not your beacon in a storm, so I will leave before I'm truly caught. It's all that I have sought, to release me from this taut rope you have. Choice that helps both of us in the long run, and a day will dawn when I am not in your arms, and all those memories will be null and void. So loosen up, 'cause the end is never tough. It's the thought of having to start all again. It sort of worked. Please go check out the electric version of that by the Dying Astronauts. It's much better. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's do another Dracula song. My mic's still on, right? I hope it's on. Well, I'll check after this. Hopefully it's still on. It's wireless mic. What's going on? Hey. Hopefully it's still on. This is off the second album. It's called Dear Mina. My dear Mina, I should have never left your side. My dear Mina, but the job said I had to try. And now I'm locked up in the dungeons of the Count, writing songs to try and get him on the charts. Sneaking this one in. It's only for you, so no one else should be listening. Oh, my dear Mina, if I could hold you in my arms again, then I know that I could die a happy man. So that was Dear Mina from the second Dracula and his Band of Draculas album.
Has the distinction of joining I Spit on Your Grave as one of the two most contemptible films I've seen. And I don't mean to think it's campy, it really is quite awful.
What's up, you beautiful dudes? I'm Ash Kekamine, and welcome to the Omega Cosmic, where we talk about the most powerful entities across the fictional Omniverse. Now, this video has been a long time coming. When I did my video on the Molecule Man, I brought up another Marvel god entity known as the Cosmic Grinch. And ever since then, everyone's been asking me, Ash, what is the Cosmic Grinch? What's the difference between the regular Grinch and the Cosmic Grinch? And to everyone who's been reaching out to me, I'm sorry for not getting back to you, but I thought it would be more productive to make a video answering the question than reaching out to each of you individually. But before we get started, I want to remind all of you to smash that like button, ring that bell for notifications, and subscribe for more exclusive internet content. So to explain the Cosmic Grinch, we must first examine what the Grinch is, because the Grinch is not just one being. There are a few different beings that go by the name. There's the beagle-beaked, bald-headed Grinch. Then there is the Grinch from The Hubbub and the Grinch. Both of these predate the appearance of the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. We also don't know for sure if the Grinch from Halloween Is Grinch Night is the same Grinch from the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. It might be a prequel to the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, but you'd have to figure out why Max returns to the Grinch after leaving at the end of Grinch Night. Personally, I believe it is the same Grinch, and I'll explain the change in his nature later on. But either way, we know that there is more than one being that goes by the name Grinch. So what unites these different entities aside from their name? Well, the answer is given to us in The Grinch Grinches the Cat in the Hat, when we see Grinch's reflection talk to him. He chides this Grinch for being cheerful and not being Grinchy enough.
And a very good morning to you, Mr. Grinch.
Oh, it is it?
Well, it seems so.
He implores the Grinch to recite the Grinch Oath and to reaffirm his Grinchiness.
Our Grinch is unhelpful, unfriendly, unkind, with ungracious thoughts in an unhealthy mind. A Grinch is uncheerful, uncouth, and unclean. Now say this together. I'm frightfully vain. My eyes are both shifty, my fingers are thrifty, My mouth will not smile, not half of an inch. I'm a Grinch. I am a Grinch. I'm a Grinch!
Now this works initially, as the Grinch returns to his dastardly nature, but due to the psychological torture of the Cat in the Hat and the interventions of Max the dog, the reflection loses its influence over this Grinch. Now, who is the entity in the mirror who talks to the Grinch? I think you already know the answer. That's the Cosmic Grinch. This is the true Grinch, who has power and sway over the other beings known as the Grinch, making them recite the Grinch Oath. Perhaps the Beagle-Beaked Grinch and this Grinch are Grinches that no longer are influenced by the Cosmic Grinch. They have drifted away from his influence. We know that this Grinch at least is not the definitive Grinch due to the fact that in the oath he states that he is a Grinch, not the Grinch. Now what do we know about the Cosmic Grinch? Well, we don't have any information from Dr. Seuss himself, so normally that would be the end of the canon. However, musician Brendan Butter was possessed by the Cosmic Grinch and wrote a song about it.
This is a song called My Bones Are Made of Wood. And it's by the Grinch.
From this song, we learn a few more things about the Grinch. His bones are made of wood, which explains why he has termites in his teeth, and his body is made of weed, and he smokes himself. He wasn't always like this, though. When he was in high school, he was friends with Jesus Christ. As a prank, Jesus turned his bones to wood. However, Jesus didn't know how to turn his bones back into calcium, and that's why they aren't friends anymore. This is also why the Grinch hates Christmas. From this song, there are a few things we can infer. Firstly, the Cosmic Grinch's power is at its weakest during Christmas. So weak that the Grinch who stole Christmas was able to break from the Cosmic Grinch's grasp. But it's at its strongest during Halloween, or as it's properly known, Grinch Night. This is when the Cosmic Grinch and his vessels are nearly completely synchronized. His vessel more or less becomes the Cosmic Grinch in the flesh. During this special, we also get a glimpse of what the Cosmic Grinch's dimension looks like. A nightmare realm where we witness what I imagine are some approximations of the Grinch's true form. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Make sure to like and subscribe and let me know if there are any other cosmic entities you'd like me to cover. Also, be sure to check out Brendan Butter and the Piss Patrol on Bandcamp. That's all from me. Remember to respect and honor Grinch Night this year, and I'll see you in the next video.
Grinch is born. 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 My bones are made of wood. I'm the Grinch. Grinch bones, yeah. Grinch bones.
They canceled school at 5 a.m. Glad I skipped my homework again. 'Cause I wore my PJs backwards too, so I could spend the day with you. Looks like a blizzard's coming in. The radio said we should be fine. Don't mind those iced out power lines now. The Safeway's out of milk and bread, but we got wine and cake instead. Blankets and books around the fire. Oh, that's just the way you make me feel. Whoa, that's just the way you make me feel this December. Like riding downhill on a sled, like houses made of gingerbread. That's just the way you make me feel this Christmas. That's just the way you make me feel. Whoa, that's just the way you make me feel this December. Like roly-poly men of snow, caught making out 'neath mistletoe. That's just the way you make me feel this Christmas. Christmas. The grid went down all over town, so those strung out twinkling lights won't show us this the season. What was that warm feeling in my chest that lets me know, babe, you're the best, as salt and sparks fly from the plows. Our neighbor's candle shining in the fogged up window call up a vision of a colder Christmas long ago. Carolers' harmonies at the spinet, a glowing heart with chestnuts in it, ghostly Christmas future whispering at the keyhole. That's just the way you make me feel. Whoa, that's just the way you make me feel this December. Like Daddy Claus went on a diet, rode the bus instead of flying. That's the way you make me feel this Christmas. That's just the way you make me feel. Oh, that's just the way you make me feel this December. Rock hard like frozen candy canes, red hot like pine cone scented flames. That's just the way you make me feel this Christmas.
Enter a world of dreams.
Laura, tell me what you saw in your dream.
I told you, Dr. Newberry. Santa Claus.
A world of silence.
Subject may be making contact.
I don't want to see the future or the past. I just want to be normal.
A world of madness.
No one is normal.
A world that can't be ignored.
She likes it, loves it. She can't resist it. She wants to penetrate his mind, see what he sees.
He was a little boy, and then something happened. Something terrible.
Because when the dream is over,
I don't know what's going on here, but whatever it is,
the nightmare begins. The Yuletide terror returns.
His brain was surgically reconstructed.
If you don't mind my saying, I'd have pulled his plug.
Even his life was of value.
With the saga that shocked a nation. Robert Culp, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 3, Better Watch Out. Supported by full trade and consumer advertising. POP includes a full-size poster.
Cookies time, cookies time, cookies time, cookies time.
And the day shall come when you must testify, you must eat the cookies. You must admit that the cookies hold the power of the Holy Cookies. The cookies hold the power.
Ollie the Penguin.
Happy holidays from all of us at EL Show.
Kaufman's has your Christmas gifts this year. Give him color for every day in a shirt that's anything but every day. The Van Heusen Kiana. Washable 100% nylon, smooth and silky to the touch. The Van Heusen Kiana has a smart, sporty California collar for leisure good looks, and he'll never tire of the 8 great colors. The Van Heusen Kiana, just $18.50. This year, Christmas is at Kaufman's.
I want to apologize. I'm laying back and my hat keeps falling off. But I've had quite a bit of schnapps since the holidays began, so can't blame me. It's just me and my bones. Anyway, everyone has to cook around the holidays. Everyone has to cook all year. So our next video is about cooking. It's by Ariane Hosen and it's called Cooking While Depressed Around the Holidays. And what you're cooking is spinach artichoke dip. So without further ado, here we go!
Oh! Hi, I didn't see you there. My name is Zach Randall, and this is Cooking While Horribly Depressed. The Holiday Edition. Happy Holidays!
It comes around this time each year.
Today our dish is going to be spinach artichoke dip.
It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. That's what Walmart Black Friday is for.
Today our ingredients will include olive oil, garlic, cream cheese, sour cream, mozzarella, artichokes. You can't tell, but it is Parmesan cheese. A bag of spinach, salt and pepper. Yeah, I think that's everything. First, preheat your oven to 350. Now, when the oven's heated up with the garlic, I usually like to roast it for this. You don't have to use roasted garlic. You could just use regular garlic, but to roast it, you can just like take that out. Yeah. And then it's like that. And then you put in no foil. You also need foil, by the way. And you take the olive oil. And you just drizzle it right over there, right up top. And then you close it up. And throw it in your oven for like 40 minutes. Yeah. Do that. Do that. Now that your oven, your fucking garlic's roasting, you take your cream cheese. You can take it. You put it. Take your cream cheese and you put it in that bowl. And then you take your sour cream. You want to aim for about like a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Yeah, as you can clearly see, I measure. So now you take your cream cheese and about a 1/4 cup of your sour cream and you mix them together as best you can, considering it's cream cheese. I'd recommend leaving it out on the counter for a little bit before you start this recipe so that it's not completely ice cold while you're stirring it the way it is with mine. So now we have our roasted garlic. And it's gonna see that. Oh. Pluck one off. There you go. Throw that in there. I love garlic, so I'm gonna add a lot. Just gonna shove a lot of garlic in there. So once your garlic is ready and all roasted, you can take some cloves of the roasted garlic and add that to your cream cheese sour cream mixture and start stirring it in. Try to mash up that garlic into the mixture so it stirs in evenly. Just as best you can. I switched to a fork so I had more mashing ability, and now you can see my mixture is a little bit more, whoops, it's just a little bit more, you know, consistent. Sprinkle a little salt, just a bit. A lot of the saltiness is going to come from the cheese you add. A little pepper. I like pepper. And mix that in. Now you can add your cheeses. About 1/3 of a cup of each cheese. You know, about. Jake, I need the... First you inspect the cheese, I suppose. Then you shred it. Once you've stirred the cheeses in, this recipe requires a lot of stirring. A lot of stirring indeed. Personally, I like to use marinated artichokes from Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's is one of the few places that brings me joy. And as you're stirring this concoction, usually the artichokes tend to separate themselves, so they aren't all one big clump when you try to dip later. Stirring this way makes me feel like I'm holding a newborn child, which I kind of am, as I'm creating a whole new dish that has not been created before. I am bringing food into this world. It's time for spinach. I forgot to put the bowl there, but it was time for spinach. Once you gather the spinach in the appropriate vessel, stir the spinach in. Stir, and 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 stir it again, and stir it, and stir it, and stir it. Mix it up. Stir it. Mix it up. Just stir it. Mix it. Mix it. Stir it. Stir it. Mix it. Mix it up. Stir it. And don't forget to taste it before it goes in the oven. Pretty good. Now it's time to put what you made into a different container. Make sure this container can fit everything you created and go into the oven. This is a coffee filter and can't go in the oven. This is made of plastic and can't go in the oven. So we're going to use this big glass thing because it can fit all of this and it can go in the oven. Try using a spatula that reflects how you feel on the inside in order to move your food into the appropriate vessel. Now you put it in the oven for like 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, you have enough free time to cry, contemplate your surroundings, call a friend, call your therapist, find a therapist, contemplate the meaning of life, sit in a corner and cry, read a book. You could text someone. You could watch a short YouTube video. You could do something holiday related. Oh yeah, this is the holiday edition. But it's also my first episode. There are so many things you could do while waiting for your spinach artichoke dip to finish. As you wash your dishes, think of this ritual as washing away your sadness. Pretty soon, you'll have sustenance and clean dishes. It's over. Get some oven mitts. And take it out of the oven. And that's how you make spinach artichoke dip while horribly depressed.
Hi, Merry Christmas from the Libertor and Herrick household.
From Auburn, New York, Happy Holidays!
Well, it might have not been cheerful, but it was in the holiday spirit. An important part about the holidays and life in general is getting through it, however you can, finding your peace on earth. Speaking of peace on earth, I got quite the show for you. I think it's time Eddie sings a music number. So buckle your seatbelts. Here's my favorite Christmas song, Jingle Bone Rock. Enjoy.
Jingle bone rock, a jingle bone swing in a jingle bone ring, a snowing and blowing a Brussels of fun. And now the jingle bone has begun. Hey, a jingle bone rock, a jingle bone time in a jingly bone time, a clanking and banging in Jangle Bone Square. In the frosty air, what a right time, what a swell time, that I rock these bones away. A jangly bone time is the right time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, pick your horse, pick up your feet, a jangle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in a jangle and tangle. That's the Jingle Bone Road. The Jingle Bone, Jingle Bone, Jingle Bone Rock. A Jingle Bone swing and a Jingle Bone ring.
kisses from Polly the Penguin. Bye, all.
wasting time and I must be off. Hurry up, my children, get on with your packing. It's the night for Santa Claus to fill all those stockings. Merry, merry greetings I take to one and all. So hurry if you want to enjoy the Yuletide fun. And now, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to all! Merry Christmas!
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. You've made it through Halloween. Now try and survive Christmas. Silent night, deadly night.
Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Want a plane that loops the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
Let's sing it again. Yeah, let's sing it again.
Let's not overdo it.
What do you mean overdo it?
We want to sing it again.
Yeah, it's pretty. Why can't we sing it again? I guess we can sing it if we want. Who says we can't? Oh, come on.
All right, and look who's next. From public television, one of our favorite annual parade celebrities.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. And I left the camera running, and I forgot to edit out of the video, and everyone's done this bit, so we're gonna forget I did that. Hi, my name's Patrick. I am, I guess, a producer on Graveyard Hill. Yeah, I guess that's an accurate description. Welcome to the holiday special, and Merry Christmas, and a Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year to all. Well, I don't really know what to say. I mean, this has kind of always been a dream of mine. I've always wanted to have a television show in a sort of either college, broadcast, or public access vein, and now, finally living the dream. We are using an entirely old-fashioned way of getting out to the masses, and here we are. So, all of you masses, all 2 or 3 of you, I assume. So, as you can see, this room's a mess. My hair is greasy as hell, because I should have cleaned it. And there's a reason why it's such a mess, and that's because I'm moving to Brooklyn, God willing. And yeah, we're redoing it. I'm a little unsure of how to use this time, so let's start with an explanation of the mess. I'm moving to Brooklyn, it would seem. God willing, I will be moving out fairly soon, so everything is in disarray. But Hopefully wonderful things are on the horizon. This thing would not be a reality without the help of many people. First, I'd like to thank Jacob Sullivan. You might have heard him. He appeared in the last episode and has basically more or less been the one responsible for making almost every single episode of The Shift mostly himself, and I really need to hand it to him because my dream is largely built off of his back, if I'm not gonna lie. So thank you, Jacob. Feel free to ask us to do more. Next is Ariane Hosen, who came up and performed the character of Spectra for our very first episode. In fact, really this whole idea of doing a Graveyard Shift block came out of me wanting to take the already existing Spectra show and put it on public access and maybe do more public access episodes, and here we are. Next, I want to thank my former housemate and perhaps soon-to-be current housemate, Alex Bird. He has been a long contributor of the whole Ded Sullivan crew, and a lot of the content and things you have seen have involved him. And also the intro and outro of the show, which I think gives what is otherwise a very loosely, if even slightly connected series of unrelated bits some cohesion by giving it a definitive beginning and end, and basically being the only things you can consistently expect to appear. Next, I want to thank Kevin Jessel. Kevin, how do you say your last name? Is it Gezel? Jezel? I don't actually know. Please help me, dude. But regardless of that, Kevin, whatever your name may be, thank you for helping out with videos, and thank you for generally being a man with impeccable vibes that always bring everyone else's up. Next, to the talented Chris Anderson, who has contributed some amazing music, some great videos, and I look forward to seeing what he does next. Thank you to Lauren Stefanelli for basically being the very first person I talked to about this when I reached out to her in October after trying to find out how to get in contact with public access, and basically encouraging me to make more content and perhaps even bring public access to the internet. Still a work in progress. We'll see how that turns out, but I've more or less been in correspondence with her for a year, and she has been a huge supporter to this block, and has, as far as I can tell, more or less is the main person who keeps Channel 13 running. So thank you very much, Lauren. You've been a huge help. Jim Blizzard, the man, the myth, the legend, who has been helping me get the internet streaming version of Channel 13 up. We got it up for a little bit. It was on YouTube, and then we got some copyright claims, so we're currently trying to get it running on Twitch. We'll see how that goes, but Jim's been a huge help in working the technical know-how that I do not remotely know, and I cannot thank him enough for that. Thanks, Jim. And next we got Rich DiPaolo, head of the AOC, Access Oversight Committee. Thanks, Rich. You helped facilitate the idea for the Twitch idea through the public access meetings and have been a supporter of it from the start. Thanks a lot. I want to thank Nick Oda. You probably haven't noticed his work, but every now and then you'll see some like VHS footage that's used in some of the videos, and that's Nick's work. He's can digitize tapes much better than I ever could, and much better than I even can now that my game capture doesn't really communicate with my VHS player. So thanks, Nick. Your contributions are welcomed. Next, I'd like to thank Ariana Ross for her contribution of the music video Come Through, which, great video, and as long as you're willing, I'd love to put more of your music, because you have a lot of great stuff, Ariana. And last but not least, Chris Tenore, for allowing me to use your log cabin in the snow, and nothing else. You have never helped me with anything else, but that log cabin, that was pretty cool, so you deserve credit for that. I'm joking, I would not be anywhere near where I am without you. Thank you. And with that, I think that brings my little Christmas card to the end. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year to the Ded Sullivan crew and to our viewers, whoever you might be. Happy New Year. But before you go, I'd like to treat you to a reading of a book called An Irish Night Before Christmas.
Hello. I didn't see you there. I'm Bob Villain. I hope you're having a shitty holiday. If you're gonna be in my bathroom, I might as well play you some songs. I didn't get any presents for Christmas. For Hanukkah, which is what my family used to celebrate. My parents never got me any gifts, and I hope your parents don't get you any too. I hope you're having a shitty holiday too. I understand what the Grinch was doing. I understand what the Grinch was feeling. I'd say that we were friends, but he took a piss in my bed. I didn't get any presents, and I hope that you don't too. And I hope you're having a shitty holiday too. Shitty holiday too. Got the holiday blues, tangled up in blue. I bought gifts for was the President of the United States of America. I put a car bomb in a box. Sadly, the Secret Service found it. I hope that you get no presents. I hope that you feel blue. And God, I hope you have a shitty holiday too. I don't thank you. I don't know why you're in my bathroom. Anyway, I got another for you. This is called A Song for the Grinch. Holidays doesn't make me flinch. The Grinch is mighty cool. The Grinch pissed in my pool, and that did piss me off, but it's okay. Well, this is my song for the Grinch. I once saw him bite the head off a goldfinch. The Grinch is mighty cool. The Grinch pissed in my pool, so I had to kick him out of my house. I hope that's okay. It wasn't. The Grinch and me, we have one thing in common. We hate Jesus Christ. If I saw him drown in cold water, I hope he was trapped under ice. And so does the Grinch. Cause the Grinch's bones I would, and I'd help him if I could. But that's up to Jesus Christ, and I know he won't. Cause Jesus Christ hates the Grinch too, I think. I never knew him, but the Grinch did. The Grinch said he was a dick. I gotta say though, me and the Grinch, we don't hang out anymore. He pissed in my pool, so I told him I don't want to see him no more. You know, the Grinch is mighty swell. I hope it burns in hell. And he's one of the only people that know that means I wish him well. No, I don't. Fuck you, the Grinch. You pissed in my pool. Killed my dog. You fucked my wife. You fucked my husband. You caused my second divorce. You destroyed my house. You destroyed Christmas, which I like, but still, you're the Grinch, you old motherfucker. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. But the world needs a Grinch. Yes, it does. That was my song for the Grinch. If you ever come by my mansion again and piss in my pool, I'll shoot you with my death ray. I'm sorry I had to take a shit. This is my last song of the night. It's called All the Things I Could Send to You. All the things that I could send to you. I could send you a bomb or a piece of poo. I could send naked pictures straight to your mom. I could send you the head of Saddam. I can send you straight to hell. And trust me, this time I'm not wishing you well. All the things that I could send to you. I could send you a spooky ghost that goes boo. All the things that I can send to you. I could send your son some sniffing glue, and he's gonna love it, who doesn't? I could send you straight to hell. I could send you something shitty on this holiday full of bells. I could send your wife a divorce lawyer, and she won't stay with you any longer. All the things that I can send to you. I could send you a data-roo. All the things that I can send to you. I could send you a bomb or some piece of poo. Take it away. send to you on this day. I can send you bad news and it's coming your way. I can point my death ray at you. Oh, and don't lie, that would make you feel blue. Yeah. I could shoot you with my freeze ray. And trust me, that wouldn't make your holiday. All the things that I can send to you. All the things that I can send to you. All the things that I can send to you. And the day it's sent, trust me, you will rue. Fuck you, have a shitty holiday. I'm Bob Vin. I'm gonna go and take a shit now again. Alright? You can leave me be, please. I'm a little shy when I poop.
So this is Christmas. Let's grab a cop's gun. Another year
Hello, everybody. It's me, Jesus. I came to wish you all happy holidays. As you all, as you know, Christmas is the day that I was crucified. So please keep that in mind as you eat your Whoville roast and rump beast. Anyway, happy holidays and peace to the world.
I've a little dahlia dressed up in blue. She's very pretty and her name is Sue. Once I took her shopping, she got sick, and then when I took her home, she got well again.
Well, that's all. Might have not been everything, but that's the Ded Sullivan Holiday Special this year. I hope you enjoyed. God bless us, everyone. Have a Jingle Bone Rock, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, and peace on earth. Farewell from us at Ded Sullivan. Enjoy your holiday.
It was the Ithaca Christmas. All the glitter had been washed down the New York City sewage system. The dancing had ended. The Xtras have gone home. And I found myself back in New Jersey. Alone. The queers no longer owned the streets. As I timidly drove through the dark back roads of New Jersey, I wondered if that tiny moment of celebration really made anything better the other 11 months of the year. It's hard to say. Each Christmas it came and went like a rainbow in the sky, leaving no trace it was ever there. The homophobes were back out. My anxiety was back. It's not like any of it ever went away. But we did forget for a sec. I thought about the 2 a.m. bus ride home. Legs tired and sunburn on my nose. Resting my hand on yours, smiling. Enjoying the certain day while we could. It was nice. It's not every day a gay man feels safe in this country. But as I pranced around the streets of New York City that day, kissing you like a Xtra on their honeymoon, I came to be a little less of a Grinch about gay Christmas.
Hey! Thanks for watching our holiday special. Have a lovely New Year, and good luck with it all.
1, 2, 3.